It is a Monday morning, and I'm hiking on the Appalachian Trail. Started at the far northeast portion of the trail in the Smoky Mountains. And my goal today is to hike to the trail to the Mount Cammerer lookout. It's 5.2 miles, and it would be 5.2 back out. So I'll be getting two portions of trails that I have not done before. One I'm on right now, and then the portion from the lower Mount Cammerer trail to the upper Mount Cammerer trail. So it was all uphill there for the, it's 10 o'clock now. I started at 9. It was pretty steep uphill for the first hour. So I don't think the uphill is done yet. And pretty cool this morning. Feels good. This rock wall is really cool. That was probably built in the CCC era. Getting pretty close to the Mount Cammerer trail. Nice little lookout right here. And I'm off this way. This is Mount Cammerer. Pretty awesome.
You have no idea where we are on this course, but the audience.
This is the center of the lookout. In this 360 view. Took me 5 hours to get here. Okay, I'm back at the trail intersection, the Mount Cammerer trail, which originally I wasn't planning to go to Mount Cammerer because I've been there a half dozen times already in the past. So now to head back down the 5.2 to Davenport Gap. 5 hours getting up, I estimate 3.5 going back. So I should be back around 5:30 is my guess. Downhill almost all the way. Okay, I made it back. That was a really tough hike. It's 5:51. So it's just under 9 hours of hiking. That's a lot. And I'm not sure the exact elevation gain, but over 3,000 feet, I'm sure. I'll have to look that up later on. The fellow who left right before me, his car is still here. I think he's right behind me. Okay, now I got a half-hour drive on this really curvy road to get back to Cosby Campground. Long day. Okay, this is the Grapeyard Ridge Trail. Got started around 10 o'clock, 10:45 right now. So I'm headed to campsite 32, which is also called Engine Creek. It's 3.2 miles, I think, to the campsite. Then I'll walk the 3.2 back out. And it's a net gain, elevation gain of about 500 feet. So I'm taking the day off, so to speak. Yesterday was a really tough day. Over 3,000 foot elevation gain and nearly 12 miles. So today's hike is going to be more relaxing. And this is the easiest hike that I need to do on this part of the Smoky Mountains. There's like 3 other hikes I need to get over here that are tough. Now the Old Settlers Trail, I noticed near Smoky Bear campsite, looks like a trailhead or a manway that possibly goes up to that trail, the Old Settlers Trail. So I'm going to see if I can break it up into 3-day hikes. I'll try that manway tomorrow and see if will have any luck. So far today is beautiful. Every morning's been cool in the mid-50s. It's perfect. This is campsite 32. The fire pit right there. Not much flat ground. Got a hammock and some tarps set up. Some flatter ground up there and maybe up there. Nice fire pit area. I am headed back down. What surprised me about this trail, it came up to this ridge, the top of the ridge right behind me, and then started going down, down, down to the campsite. I just didn't look at the map closely enough. So it probably dropped down 300 or 400 feet in elevation. Right now, it's a nice little tunnel I'm going through rhododendron tunnel. Pretty cool. So I talked to a couple ladies that were creekside, right next to an old steam engine. And the one lady was very knowledgeable about the trails on this side of the Smokies. And I told her I was planning to do the old settlers trail. And are there any manways toward the middle of it where I could split the mileage up? And she said, oh yeah, there's several. And she said, there's one right close to the middle of the old settlers trail near the Stryker Bell Lodge and the Roosevelt Lodge. She said you can park right there and split it up. So I'll check that out on the way back to the campground. Made it.